Okay, let's try this. All right, now let's see if this will work. Here, I'm going to send the link. The linkity link. Oh, I'm probably gonna like delete this right after because it's just everything is so bad. Everything is breaking. Everything is so not working out well. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try something and hope it doesn't break. I'll totally edit this out, don't worry. Oh god, it's working. Okay, cool. At least I know everything's working. Cool. It's comics everywhere. All right, let's see. First thing, I would like to show you the Death Gallery. It is not a story, but it has a bunch of different depictions and renditions of the character Death from the Sandman series, comic book series by Neil Gaiman. Hey Casey, I'm currently showing the very beautiful Death Gallery images from this book I just got. Do you read Sandman? So beautiful. The really interesting thing too is that this character was based, her image or her appearance was actually based off of a local person here in Utah named Cinnamon, who apparently recently died, and a bunch of people were in town for her funeral. And so they came by, and a lot of people bought some death books, and I think maybe sold some too. And so that was really interesting. I didn't know that she was a Utah local, I guess. It's so interesting. This is actually by Dave McKean as well, and his style is so varied. You know, like the style I'm used to of his is usually like that, more like the photo manipulation. And so seeing such a rudimentary two-dimensional kind of sketchy style from him is very interesting. Oh, look. By Clive Barker. That's pretty crazy. Gideon Falls is a new good one. Yes, I read the first issue. I haven't actually picked up the second issue yet. Wait, have I picked it up? I don't know if I picked it up or not, but I do have the second issue. Wait. It's either in my hold or not. Anyway, no. I either bought it or it's still in my hold. That's what I meant. But voila, the first one. Let me see. Let me open it up again and see what I thought. What did you think? Oh yeah, I remember being like at first, you know, feeling kind of underwhelmed and being like, oh man, this was kind of overhyped, like blah blah blah. And then I kept going, and especially when I hit this page, I was just like, holy crap, actually that art's really amazing. And then I kept going, and the story, you know, I mean, that was obviously just like the opening, so I was kind of like, right in the opening. And then after the opening, I was like, okay, all right, let's see what's going on here. And then, you know, once we get to the fact that things are actually creepy and it's not just your generic, you know, priest dude going, like kind of like Seven, I think of, you know, the cop going to like the small town area and he feels like it's a demotion and that kind of stuff. It's like the priest dude kind of felt that way, like, what, you're sending me out there? But then it was like, okay, oh, that's the same story. But at the same time, no, it wasn't, because then there's all this like backstory, and it seems like he has some inner demons, and it's going to be more than just like the obvious surface level story as per usual. So that was nice. And I was like, oh, wow, I think that's pretty good. I was also wondering how it was horror for a bit. And then I was like, okay, I can see where this is going. This is actually really cool. And it gave me a few chills. Actually, I was like, it's pretty haunting. I like it. But also, speaking of good horror, let's see. Where was it? I just put it. Oh, there it is. Good horror that gave me chills. Have you read The House? Phil C.V. and Drew Zucker. Yeah, there you go. This book also really gave me the chills. Phil was actually, oh, you can't find it. We might be able to ship it to you. I think I said, I think I mentioned that to you. I think we should be able to, get a copy if we don't have some in stock already. But yeah, no, this is really cool. It also kind of set up with like one of those tropes that I was like, okay, haunted house. This could go either way. But then it actually did go somewhere slightly different. So that was pretty cool. And it really did. There were some haunting moments. Let's see if I can find one. I really like mind trippy stuff. Yeah, I mean, so just like let us know if you want, us to ship you a copy. Like, I like when like illusion and mental manipulation stuff. And so instead of it just being like external monsters, I like it better when one is hallucinating, or when, someone is literally, or some external force is literally manipulating your mind into seeing stuff that's not there, but not just seeing, like, because the mind is so powerful, we can physically interact with these projections of our minds a lot of the time, and things like this. Yeah, love Lynch. And I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you. I mean, I was never like really into DC Marvel that much. I mean, more like X-Men and Batman and stuff when I was younger. And, I still love them and everything, but now I'm reading, a lot more indie stuff. Oh God, yeah, I keep trying to find, just like, I got some of these prints when they came and did the signing. Where did he? Yeah, I thought it was cool that they signed it in there on the black with the silver. It was pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, so that was pretty great because it was touching on the notion of guilt too, and so like manipulating people through their guilt. I really liked that. Yeah, so I like this one, and it's also set in old. This was self-published, I believe. They had a Kickstarter campaign, so Phil and Drew at all were working on it for, I think, like 7 years or something, and finally got it published, and it was released not too long ago, as you know, and that's why we had them come up for the signing. So that was great. Speaking of Batman and horror and like that still being a love, of course. I would say Lady Mechanica is not necessarily horror, even though there is some dark horror aesthetic in there sometimes. But, so like there's like the ghouls and the demon kind of things and that kind of stuff. But yeah, La Dama della Morte, super good. Love it. Very pretty. It's like 3 issues collected in one, and Lady Mechanica, if anyone doesn't know, she's like this sort of undead cyborg demon hunter kind of, it's like a whole thing. And then here she goes to Mexico, and it's Dia de los Muertos, and yeah, so then there are these like they're in the midst of all of the celebration and stuff. Yes, I actually have Monstrous in hand right now. They like kind of embrace Lady Mechanica, which I thought was kind of cool. And like show her everything. What happened to my monsters? I got, yeah, I just picked up Monsters 2, Volume 2. I'm very excited. I haven't read it yet, but I've, you know, obviously I'm just up to here. I just got Volume 1 and finished that. So I'm behind, but I can't wait to be caught up. So excited. This is so beautiful. I like how I'm looking through it and not showing you guys. Just so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, what else do I have? We've got, have you read Sent to Eternity? What else? Saga. I just got those two, Wicked and Divine, and that. What else did I get? Still need to organize everything. Crap. Oh, by the way, this was super cute. I love it. I need to find a kid that I want to give it to because I feel like the age of like 4 or 5 would super appreciate this. It's a Choose Your Own Adventure comic book. And actually, there's not even that much dialogue, which is pretty amazing because you can see there's so much like emotion within the illustration itself. But I always love Choose Your Own Adventure books, so I really like this too. And I've got like so many. Oh, also more good horror. Infidel. Very good, very good. I'm hoping that they bring some of the Islamic, you know, lore or the like conceptions of the jinn maybe, and kind of the creepy aspects of their spirits or this kind of stuff. I don't really know much about Islam when it comes to that sort of stuff. But like same with, you know, old school Judaism and, you know, Gnostic Christianity and all that kind of stuff. It's like, I'd love to learn more about like the Apocrypha and like all the old, you know, angels and demons and this kind of stuff. I think that including that is always so interesting, especially in stories, and like it makes them more rich and like fleshed out. I don't know. I think it's cool. Mata Hari has been pretty cool. Pretty weird. There you go. Pretty good. I was pretty surprised. I thought it was going to be all like femme fatale, that kind of stuff, but no, it's actually a more realistic kind of tribute to her life and kind of trying to, yeah, Ancient Ones for sure. So you're reading, or you've read 18 Days. Well, let's see what else. There was another one that I read. Don't remember exactly, but when it comes to me. Okay. Maxwell's Demons. Maxwell's Demons is one that I absolutely adore right now. Where did that go? God, there's so many comics. Oh, have you read, I love this kind of stuff. I just read this. I'm getting into, I'm going to do the India arc of Hellblazer. I'm really excited. It was good. And then, of course, everyone knows Damnation. Damnation, 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 Damnation. All the Damnation, man. I've got all the Damnation. What else do I have? Dead Sea Scrolls. I think I've heard of that. Like, oh, it's the Doctor Strange event. It's like one of the only Marvel things I'm following right now. And that's just because I love Faustian bargains. I love, as I was saying, demons. I love Doctor Strange. It's just like a bunch of things. Damnation, more Damnation. Let's see. At some point, I'll probably like trade these in for like the actual trade if it ever comes out. Oh, that's interesting. So these I'll put over here. the thing that makes me sad about that kind of stuff, though, is that they could really do so much more. They could really. It's just, I feel like there's sometimes unimaginative writers, and I'm just like, oh, guys, we could take this to such a cool level. Are you not thinking about that? Like, you know? So 18 days. That one. Nicest Demons. Oh, there's 18 days. Okay. 18 days, so good. I want to do your own comic. Yeah, me too. I want to start working on that. Let's see. You write, right? You write, right? What do you write? And what have you written so far? Like, tell me about your writing stuff. Oblivion Song. I'm like the worst streamer person because I am far more curious about other people, you know, because I'm me. So I like end up wanting the viewers to just talk about themselves because I'm like more interested in that. How am I ever gonna do this? I really think I'm just gonna have to try to start recording videos first because unless I'm playing a game or have some dedicated thing that I'm doing, I'm just so bad. I'm so aimless when it comes to streaming. I'm just talking live. I'm like, I'm all over the map. Poems, music. I wrote a book once, but I lost. Oh, dude. I know that feel. I had so much poetry and so many short stories and just so many things written, like screenplays and things like this. I wrote so much when I was younger and I lost so much of it. It's just devastating and I try not to think about it. Because, yeah, it makes me sad. Sink, right? Have you read Sink? That's a great horror series as well. The Forevers, too. That's, yeah, I would say it's horror. It's pretty good. Wilds, I think it might be going towards horror. I'm not sure. Imaginary Fiends is like light horror. I mean, I don't know. It's like cute horror to me. I think Breathless is also going in the vein of horror, but I'm not sure. It's very interesting though. Cyberforce was interesting, sci-fi, cyberpunk kind of stuff. Sync ended. It was only like a 5 right now. Let's see. Consultant was only 4 issues, and that was kind of like the behind the scenes of superhero. If superheroes existed, there'd have to be someone to clean up the messes that they accidentally left and stuff like that. Okay, I think that's all that I can see here. Don't know where my Matahari is, but there's like so many books in my hold still, and so many more that I want, you know. So let's see. Okay, put these here. I'm reading My Faith in Frankie right now. I got to like chapter 2, I think, the second issue or whatever. It's interesting. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it yet. Nice. Highest House is good fantasy, even though that also it's getting kind of dark. But it's like monstrous level dark, so it's not like super intense or anything. Let's see. These are the ones I haven't read. See, I've got a bunch of new comics as well that I still haven't read, or newer ones or ongoing series that I want to start, that kind of stuff, catch up on. Let's see. Some specials that are like reprints of older things that I just got recently and want to read. Let's see. Damn, you have 11 read. Oh yeah, you don't even know. I've got like boxes of unread stuff. Because I'm always, you know, I don't know what mood I'm gonna be in. So I have to have a wide variety of stuff, and then sometimes there's just really good deals, and you can't pass them up, and you're like, okay, I'm not gonna read that soon. I'll get to that, but I'll kick myself if I don't get that, like right now. Like we'll have half off sales of the back issues and stuff, and so it's like, for example, this X-Files, it was like $5, and so I didn't want to have to spend $5, so I waited until it was half off. And then I can justify buying a lot more. And also I've been trying to collect some Spanish language ones and some other stuff. Also some fun old fantasy ones. I found Time Bandits, so I've been pretty pleased. Like old Doctor Strange, whatchamacallit, Spider-Man, Fever, 3-issue miniseries. Oh, I got this print. Yeah, things like that. It's like you can't pass up some stuff. Yeah, it's pretty baller working in a comic store because when stuff comes in, I am one of the people who gets to see it first, and so then I'll get first dibs if I want it. I'm like, I'm halfway through the first volume of Avatar X. I don't think there's that many issues out. This is, I think, the penultimate. I think 6 comes out soon, and that's the end of the God Complex arc. Hey, the best job ever. Yeah, I just wish it paid more, unfortunately. Comics is just not a lucrative business, especially today. But God Complex, yes, freaking great. Just freaking love God Complex. It's got so many things in it that I love, and I hope it continues for a long time. I've got some fun ticks that I haven't gotten to yet. Read that one. Why is that one there? Why don't you go over there? And let's see. These ones I read. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Versus, I'm liking. Versus is pretty cool. Mech suits and alien gladiatorial events and kind of Hunger Games sort of feeling. There's a lot going on there, but I really like it. Where's that? Okay. And yeah. So these guys. Doot. Cool. I read issue 1. Oh yeah? What side is it about? I've seen it, but I haven't checked it out. I haven't read it. You issue 1 of what? God Complex? Oh, really? I like portals. I am like slightly shy to say that I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I'll watch most of his movies. I don't like Andrew Garfield. I really liked Spider-Man Homecoming. That was probably like my favorite, and then maybe the first one, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was like my second favorite. But in general, I just don't really like the character. He's just kind of bugs me. He's like a crappier version of like Doctor Strange in some ways, in my opinion, because they have really good, earnest intentions a lot of the time and try to do good things, but bugs you. I know, right? But they keep like effing up, and like no matter what they do, they just like can't stop accidentally like screwing stuff up. But Doctor Strange does it on like this cosmic level, whereas Spider-Man does it on like the local level for the most part. Unintentional pun though. Good catch. I don't really know that much about his character. or his history. I've only encountered him in like the Infinity Gauntlet and that whole where everybody comes together, but you don't really learn about them. Yeah. I want to get into the Omega level X-Men mutants. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. I like how this stream is just like us chatting now. Which is totally fine. Um, I'm kind of tired and don't think I'll probably try again to stream in any other capacity. Maybe Skyrim or something for a little bit. But maybe I'll work on some video editing and things like that. Because, you know, that's at least something. I'm just like so low on energy lately. And I know I'm not eating enough. It's just hard to eat a lot. It's tough when you don't have much energy to start with. So I realized the other day, because my coworker basically pointed out to me and said, because I said I don't have a lot of willpower. I have like no willpower basically. And then she's like, well, you could never be a Green Lantern. And then I was like, oh crap, that's so true. And then I just became super depressed because I was like, well, what if I wanted to be a Green Lantern? That's not okay. I do. I seem that way, but I'm not. I don't. It takes a lot of energy to socialize. Hmm. Man, I just keep glorifying Hobson. Just because a few songs are just like gorgeous, going down in history, so perfect. You know? Musical masterpieces for sure, in my opinion. Hmm. So that was fun. I'll do more in-depth comic reviews, but I think that I should put a few aside, choose which ones I want to review, maybe write out what I think, like talking points first, and then be a lot more organized, that kind of stuff. Yeah, indie rap and hip hop is like great sometimes, and then all the mainstream stuff sucks so much. It's like, why can't you put the good stuff on the radio? Oh, yeah. I think that's what I'll do. Hmm. Were you thinking of moving to Salt Lake City? I forget. Yeah, but it's like you can still have good dance beats and have good lyrics. Like Hobson's beats are great. I can dance to those. But they'll make people feel bad. That's probably why people don't like him. Because he makes them feel guilty. Hmm. I think I should do that go live with me thing again. I like that one better. Ah. Did you not part on good terms? That sucked. Do you have kids, by the way? How old are you, by the way? I always assume everyone's my age, but I don't think I think you're older than me. Bear. This is my bear. He's just being a crazy bear. Okay, so I need a couple of things. Okay, let me think. What is that site again? Crap. what's that site where you just stream? It's just for social streaming site. Ah, crap. It's gonna drive me nuts. Not Livestream. Hang out with me? Something like that? Am I crazy? With me? I don't think that's a thing. It's not a thing. Okay. I can't remember what it's called. No, it's and I don't want kids ever. Yeah, good call, man. I don't want kids either. Luckily, my boyfriend doesn't either. You know, I am going to look on my Tumblr because I'm pretty sure some of the videos exported to my Tumblr. If I can find what my Tumblr is. Shoot. Don't remember what it's called. Sometimes these websites that have your Tumblr stuff on them is weird to me. Like, how did you, I mean, I know how. They're like scrubbing the internet for people's info, but still it's weird. Yeah, I feel that. All right, I'm seeing if I can find crap, but it was a long time ago and I posted way too much on Instagram. I don't know. Weird. I'll have to research it later. What is it force? It pooped on my hand. Yeah, my jaw's out of place. Other people I don't follow. You mean it shows their stuff? All right. So far, I've deduced that or concluded that Twitch and Instagram are the best. Well, and that other site that I have to find. I don't remember. Are best for live streaming for me currently in terms of just like my communities or whatever, I guess. And then after I start working on editing videos and then using the YouTube channel for this book, I don't know if I really care to use it much. It's like the deadest out of all of them, the sites that I use. So I don't know. I'll still look into that. People keep talking about Mixer. We'll see about that. Okay, no worries. Thanks for coming by. I'll probably sign off too. Thanks for chatting. Bye. Talk soon.